Hey, what's up, Elsewhere? Those poor gods don't know any rest. You got it, man. Uh, so today's a little bit of a test. Little bit of a test stream here. I'm trying to stream through OBS instead of Twitch Studio, so I basically had to restart everything all over again. I have like no settings set here, so I'm trying to get my bearings here. Trying to get my bearings here a little bit. If anything sounds weird or odd, just let me know, and I'll have to basically mess with my settings. Ominous, thanks for the raid, man. I appreciate it. Elemental, Elsewhere, Weasel, how you guys doing? Yeah, thanks for the raid, man. Voice seems a little quiet, but that might just be me. Okay, here, let me turn this up. I've got some noise suppression stuff on here, so I'm gonna mess with those settings here. Let me see here. Advanced. Okay, how about now? Is that better? If that's not better, I can always turn it back up. Ominous, thanks again for raiding me, man. Elsewhere, voice seems fine to me, not trying to say versus else. Okay. We'll listen, half playing Diablo, let you know about volumes later. Okay. Alright, cool. Like I said, if this ends up being too quiet, I can adjust. We're getting everybody in here. Thank you. Milligan, thank you for the follow. Like I said, I'm a little out of bearings here because this is through OBS now instead of Twitch Studio. So it's going to take me just a minute to get used to this. Well, yeah. What's up, guys? Your responses sound a lot more in time to us chatting. Okay, well maybe there's not as much of a delay anymore between Twitch Studio and what you guys are saying. Starting back up on EverQuest 10-year break. Damn, welcome back. You're on Effie as well. Very nice. Very nice. Good, then once you figure it out, you can explain it all to me. Well, okay, so I used to use OBS to record a lot. Big Quiet Storm, thank you also for the follow. I used to record a lot through OBS, but not stream. So I could do everything and mess with it on the back end. But now it's a whole different situation here. So... But I'm hoping, it seems like a lot of people are saying that the crashing I was experiencing was through Twitch Studio. So maybe OBS will be a little bit more user-friendly for us. Anywho's, yeah, we're gonna do basically the same stuff we did yesterday, but hopefully a little bit more, because hopefully I don't have to worry about my computer crashing. So we're gonna start with basically just some of the same stuff we were doing a little bit ago. Let's go beat up some dragons and stuff like that. Yeah. So we're going to test OBS out. We're going to see how this works out. Well, I'm stupid. Now I know what Ominous meant by we'll look at this. Oh. Did he say that and just immediately raid me? He messaged me a few minutes ago and was like, what you gonna do? So yeah, like I said, today's gonna be a little bit of a test stream today. I've got 6 characters running in the background, so we're gonna see if that is stressing my computer at all that causes this crash. But like, I don't get it. I can literally play like the most computer intensive games. I played the finals for like 6 hours yesterday. Didn't crash my computer, so the only common thing that's happening is both EverQuest and Twitch Studio. A lot of people are saying Twitch Studio sucks ass. So we're going to try OBS instead. We'll see if that works. That fixes her. Normally, I'm playing my rogue. Obviously, he's on lockouts for basically everything we did yesterday. So we're going to do it on Beastlord. So I'll be starting EverQuest on Firion V. Have to start over. Haven't played since Secrets of Fade were anything I would need to start. Okay, so you're playing on FV, so that's what I was going to recommend right off the bat anyways. Noisy, the main thing I would recommend doing is finding a guild. Hey, what's up, Abe? How you doing, buddy? Noisy, I would say the most important thing is to join a guild, or try to at least. There is a guild called Emerald Alliance Reborn on Firion V that I would recommend joining, because they are like, they're super open-armed, super nice people, very nice to return players. That's pretty much the only thing I'd recommend. If you are playing on Firion V and you want some items to start, let me know and I'll hook you up. I don't think I've ever heard of anyone using the Twitch thank you for streaming. I could be wrong. About to pass out, we'll leave you alert. Oh, no worries, Elemental. I used it because it was simple and it was very easy to set up. OBS is much more like Android in the aspect of like you have to kind of piece stuff together yourself. Twitch Studio is very much like handheld. But yeah, Noisy, if you are starting on FV, like I said, find a guild, Emerald Alliance Reborn. If you want some items, let me know. I'll hook you up. If you do want to go in completely fresh, it's going to be a lot more difficult. Are you moving a character over, or are you starting just a whole new fresh character? Because a lot of people will just transfer their character over, but just know that if you do that, once you're on FV, you cannot transfer off of FV. So I almost recommend starting a fresh character unless you're just wanting to continue from your last character. Variety of Void's a good guild too, but it's never promoted. Yeah. It's never promoted just because I'm not always on, and I feel bad having people join on a guild that might not be active. So I try to let people make their own decision in that case. But yes, we do have some people in my guild. You're welcome to join. I do have the info for the account. Raid Monk through Solteris. Oh, you don't have the info? That's a shame, man. Well, if you're starting fresh, let me know. I'll hook you up. I've got plenty of stuff to give you. Hey, what's up, Superfly? Boom Grove from FE here. Welcome in, man. That's a shame, Noisy. Whenever I came back to the game in 2020, I unfortunately lost my last account as well. So, I get it. I totally get it, man. So I started fresh in 2020. If it makes you feel any better, it's still super easy to get into. If anything, it's easier than ever to get into. There are a lot of quality of life improvements that they made to EverQuest in the last, 10 years at least. So it's not that hard to get into. Like I said, I came back in 2020. I now have, 13 or so active accounts with multiple characters on each. So you got stuff to look forward to, man. If you just want to come back and start completely fresh but with no handouts, I get it. Only issue I found coming back is it's hard to pick up old tunes, easier to start over and learn as you go. Yep. That is the main thing I try to tell people, that if you are coming back from a long hiatus, Just do yourself a favor and do not make a heroic character. I've been watching for a while, non-creepy way. It's all good, man. I'm glad you've been watching, though. But yeah, I mean, the best part about the game now is it's so far along that if you do want to come back and you just want to level a character up to really high level and then do what I do, where we just go and we beat up old stuff over and over again, it's, you know, it's easier than ever to do that. You don't have to come back and just keep playing the end game over and over and over again. You can go hit the old stuff. Hey, what's up, Hulk? Brocrax, I checked your stream out last night, but I heard your CPU crash. Hey, what's up, Jado? Unfortunately, the computer did crash, but I'm pretty sure it was more linked to the streaming program that I was using. So today we're kind of testing out OBS instead of Twitch Studio. We're going to see if that was the crash factor. We're going to be testing some things out and see what's going on. I have a feeling it is just the old streaming program, but we're going to see. Love the old raids. Yeah, buddy. Because EverQuest and streaming are the only things that do seem to crash my computer. I play a lot of other games like the Finals. I played Lethal Company for like 3 hours last night. Don't have any heating issues or anything like that, so... Seems like EQ is just the thing that's crashing it right now. Aw, no king. Oh, here. Let's fix this. Chat font 8. Yeah, how you doing, Jado? Helps if I pay attention to where I'm going here. There we go. Yeah, like I said, we are in a little bit of a different setup today. So if the audio settings or anything are off, it's basically just because I'm starting over fresh with OBS. So also we're playing a little bit different of a character than normal. Normally by now I'm playing a rogue, but he's got lots of lockouts, so we're going to use a Beast Lord instead. Audio sounds good? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Let's go tracking on. If anything, I think some of the audio stuff might sound a little bit better. OBS has much more fleshed out filters and settings and stuff like that, so... Let's see here, what do we get? Got the Cleric Complete Heal Clicky. Hey, Hulk. 10 stream streak, man. That's good considering I hadn't streamed for like 2 weeks. Doing good, man. Didn't expect to see you hitting tracking on. Yeah. I don't always go through and hit these old raids. At least these really, really old ones. Because a lot of the loot I feel like ends up rotting. But sometimes for the nostalgia factor, it's a good time. You know what I mean? Some of these guys just feel awesome to come beat up. But yeah, like I said, today's going to be a little bit of a tester stream. If the PC ends up crashing again, I'm just going to naturally assume it's EverQuest that's causing the crashes, and I'm just going to stop worrying about it. But if about 3 hours in, if we don't crash, I think I know what the problem is. They beat us up enough? Exactly. A lot of these old guys, they really did beat the crap out of us back in the day. Okay, so tracking on, let's go hit... Let's go kill some golems, see if we can get us some AONs to add to the pile. Fabled track. Oh man, I can't wait till the Fabled content comes back. We have about 3 months to go. It's too bad the Twitch text doesn't show up on the screen with the new setup. That was a neat feature. That's what I was thinking too. I'm trying to figure out... That's going to be one thing I have to figure out, Hulk. I liked the fact that, like, over here on this side of the screen, it showed up. Like, another thing that was nice on my side is that I could see, like, the number of viewers and also the chat on the left side of my screen as well. Now, with the way that it's set up, I have to, like, turn a little bit more to my other screen to see what's going on there. Maybe that's something else I'm going to end up having to figure out. I know it's possible. I just don't know if there's, like, extra extensions I'm going to have to download for that. Because, like, some of the streamers I watch, like, they've got their camera and then, like, the chat beneath it. Some additional things we're going to have to work on if we end up sticking with OBS. I'm happy you didn't burn out on EverQuest. Oh no, I definitely haven't burnt out on EQ. If anything, I needed just a little bit of a mental break from it after my whole Christmas vacation. Because I was off for like 12 or 13 days straight. And I think I streamed basically every day at the time. So I didn't burn out, for sure, but I did play a lot. I got tons of Persona action. If anything, taking a tiny little break is a good idea because we're coming up on the anniversary stuff soon. Mobs still death touch? They do. Yep. If anything, taking a little break before the anniversary and all the stuff coming up was probably the best idea possible. This way, if I do end up getting kind of a little burnout, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen in the middle of the anniversary. Here, let me change this to chat font 8. You can definitely tell it's been a while since I've messed with any of my settings here too. But yeah, these guys, they still death touch Noisy. What's nice is we have about 440,000 HP. So even if they do death touch, it does nothing to us. Because the death touch per se and these old monsters, they just hit for like 32,000. I think they may have increased it up to like 65,000. But it still wouldn't kill us. Now, if we were to fight like Geladar's Shade in Dragon Necropolis, his death touch, however, hits for about like 120,000. His death touch was upgraded a lot like the Sleeper's was. Because for every single expansion, oh, like right here, 62,000, boom, Kazik touch. So his 62,000 death touch took me down to about 85%. To a point, I have to start working on Marks of Valor. Any suggestion? Marks of Valor, is that the Burning Lands? Pretty sure that's the Burning Lands, right? Call of the Forsaken. Never mind. I think I actually have lots of those on my rogue. I can send you what I have. Let me check, actually. Where's my rogue at? Rogue, rogue, rogue. Marks of Valor. So I have about 2,700 Marks of Valor, Superfly. If you want them, just let me know. I'll hook you up. Aw, no AON. Come on. Wait, did we kill Kazakh? I want some Merc here. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Go grind Gripples. If they're just from Gripples, then those shouldn't be too hard. But I can definitely hook you up with the marks that I have. Because I'm definitely not going to be using them. Damn, no AONs at all. Oh. There goes the buffs. Have I ever talked about how much I hate Dispel? I fucking hate Dispel. Dispel is stupid. It's a stupid perk, and they should feel bad for putting it in the game. Please tell me we got at least one. Oh, good. We got at least one AON from all this. Alright, where's the big boy at? Oh, there he is. Aw, he hit my pet for a little bit of damage, too. Oh, what do we get here? Robes. Nightmare Hide. Oh, that's from one of the random ads. Oh, we already got one of those. At least the brains we can sell. So we can't hit everything that we'd normally hit on our rogue, but we can hit most of these, just because some of that stuff requires pick lock. These guys also dispel. They did. My Jansville. Said it before, I'll say it again. Dispel is stupid. You should do a rogue persona on your... How the fuck had that not occurred to me? Listen, I don't claim to be a smart man, but that's a genius idea, Ominous. Ominous in with his ominous ideas, like always. Yeah, no, that's the perfect idea, dude. I really need to do a rogue persona on this guy because he's got the Jansville as well. So, I mean, I really don't have to... Hey, what's up, Pixel? Ooh, actually, time for a tunaire. Anytime I hear this music, I think of Valius from back in the day. I got bright ideas and giveaway MOAs, that's all I got. And you're good looking. Right, right. You gotta add that. Sorry, you have to refer to yourself as a sexy bitch now. I see you, I see you, that's right, I see you. I mean, hi. Hey, what's up, Mr. Good morning. I woke up, had an incredibly unhealthy breakfast. Now I'm drinking coffee and we're playing some EverQuest. Any dragons? Aww. Oh, we got a bar chess piece. Necromancer. And they just keep coming. That's what she said? Oh my god. Yeah. Yes. Well, thankfully my pets and my merc is doing basically all the work for me. On to the next one. Next up is going to be Avatar War. We'll have to make our way over to Temple of Ishin here in a little bit. I'm gonna have to make some more coffee here in a minute. It's gonna be a heavy coffee day, I can feel it. Oh, do I have a Flayed mask? Because I can pretty much guarantee he's gonna drop the Flayed Barbarian mask. Always does. Okay, we don't have one. Avatar War, maybe Sleeper's Tomb. So Pixel, you said you've got multiple groups that you're running right now for some power levels. Was it not Richter and Day that you were hooking up? Also, Ominous, I'm pretty sure it was you that sent me some additional items from Lorien's song, and then also the food and drink. So thank you. Pretty sure it was you that did that. Oh, we have multiple of those. Got 3 more to add to our pack. I think we've almost got 40 Amulet of Necropotence just sitting in our bags now. Food drink is part of the Sunday stuff. Oh, nice. Well, thanks for the hookup, man. Because that stuff's normally really expensive. That'd normally throw me back probably like 100,000 or something. One group in Lorien's song, one group to level 120. Nice. Well, here pretty soon, if it's available, I might be seeing if there's a spot available to get this guy's rogue persona. up to like 120, 125. Because Ominous brought up something I didn't even think about earlier, is I can just get this Beast Lord's rogue persona up to 125, and then I can do it on a whole nother rogue every single week. I had no fucking idea why that just didn't even occur to me. Sometimes Ominous is full of ideas, you know what I mean? Yep, because I've got the Jan's Veal on this guy too, so yeah, another rogue dude. What's not to love? What's better than one rogue? Two rogues. I have a spot open in that group for leveling. What level is... Oh, he'd just be level 1. it would just be a level 1 character. I haven't even made this persona yet for this guy. I mean, shit, I guess I could start working on it today. Or I could always just, I guess I could just buy a level 85 boost and go from there. Can you get him to at least 100? Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Damn it, Pixel asking me to play the game. How dare you? The actual audacity. Yeah, no, I can definitely do that. That's easy peasy. The way the instances run is min 100 and then mid 113, then min 120. Oh. Yeah, that's cool. I can do that. Besides, you know me. I love leveling rogues. I'm good with that. So yeah, what we're going to do today is we're going to basically go through our normal lockouts. We're going to go up through Plane of Time, and then we're going to switch back to our rogue, and we're going to do some actual raids, like Takvi, Sivu, Anguish. After Ding 115, I turn on 10% AA to get a start on them also. Nice. Oh god. Didn't even think about the number of AAs. I guess at least all the way up to 115, that's like 35,000 AAs or so. So that still only leaves like 30,000 AAs to grind. Get him, pet. Get him. He's getting him. There we go. King Tormax. Oh, we already got one. Lame. One of these days I'm going to clear this guy's backs off. Getting 2 to 3 AAs per kill without lessons or pots? Jesus. Well. Oh, you can guarantee we're going to be getting an EXP event soon, too. Might not be as soon as we want, but we know with the anniversary event, there's typically, what, like 2 weeks of EXP bonuses, 2 weeks of reduced lockouts, 2 weeks of, like, additional rare spawns. And then that leads into, like, the Fabled content. How goes leveling day? Let's see what he's at. He's at 111, but he's in Plane of Knowledge right now. So day looks Dead. DEA dead. Get him, pet. Get him. Dumbass mage likes aggro. Typical. Typical mage. Although it is funny to occasionally see them pop into Plane of Knowledge. It's like, well, he died. Poor guy just loves hugs. Oh, a couple more breastplate of eradications. Oh, I already got one. Swift blade of Zek. Let's go. It's so satisfying coming through here and just letting my pet beat these guys up. Other hits. Abbreviated. There we go. Alright. Let's go, Avatar. Seriously? I said that I had space for 1, and he drops 3. There was a guy in chat that said that he's playing on a ranger, that he could use a good bow. So I guess I could send him this. I just gotta remember his character's name. Do we have one in our shared bank? Because I really don't want to see this one go to waste. Let's see here. Banker. Oh, I already got a button right there. Get out of my way, pet. We have Dragon's Horde. I do not on this. I just really don't want to see the masks all go to waste. It's just going to have to be one that goes to waste. Okay, so... Temple of Ishan. TOV. And teleport. I don't think I really have any loot from Vulak Air sitting on this character, so hopefully whatever he drops, it's not going to rot as well. Maybe we'll get another set of robes. Lungai of the Forbidden. Okay, we gotta put that in shared bank. Oh, we do have some loot from him here. Just Plate of Vindication. I think that's it. Maybe we'll see our dragon friend out here as well. Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, this guy's poor swimming. You have become better at swimming. 54. Nice. Guess if I had just been an Ixar, then I wouldn't have had to worry about it. And I'm pretty sure the only swimming ups that we've gotten have been from doing this. Or running to Trachanon. Which is sad. If only you chose the Master Race of Ixar, yep. Yep. What's even better, Sebekiz, is your name is like the perfect Ixar name anyways. It literally sounds like a name that I would expect for an Ixar. It's almost like you chose that on purpose. Sebekiz was an Ixar shaman on Lennis Deville, and it was not a random name when I rolled the character up. Aha! So it was meant to be. That's funny, Pixel. Day asks how it's going, so I just pull it up and show that immediately he's just dead. It's like, ooh, secret's out. What's really happening is the enemies that you guys are fighting just aren't really big fans of Canadians. So he just has to die. Alright. TOV. Well, we're not getting any server lag yet, which is nice. Ominous, is there... Do you still need one of those runes from these guys, if you're still here with me? Because if you do, then I can run back through and try to get another one of those runes. I'm assuming the answer is going to be yes, so I'll just do it anyways, but... Cloak of... Ooh. There's an old school good cloak. Cloak of the Sky, Mask of the Sky, Ring of the Sky. Something something of the sky. It's a shame that these guys don't give bonus giant faction. Go get the Dragon Boy. There we go. I guess some of this stuff we can take. Whip. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, so some of this stuff we do already have, which is okay. Got Dagaran the Butt Destroyer. Oh, Tarnished, yeah, yeah. We won't be needing that. Choo-choo train. I like how when they summon me, I completely lost aggro of some of those guys. Don't really get that. The 25-pound belt. Nice. Thorn Clicky Cloak. Here we go. We can always use one of those. Pair that with one of our Scepters of Destruction. Garn's butt plug of smashing, yeah. Thanks, Day. Now that's gonna be forever stuck in my head. Just like elsewhere, talking about Shania the Ancients. We can always use another one of these. Got the monk headband that lives rent-free in BB's head for eternity. Good job. Yep. Garn's butt plug of smashing. See, these aren't that good, though. But I guess we'll take them just in case. The Dovasir's gauntlets, we can always use more of those. It's like the perfect twink gauntlets. Ancient High Priest. Ancient Master of Death. Yeah, thanks, Day. Thanks for ruining that for me. Just like how I can't refer to... I can only refer to as Dagarn the Butt Destroyer now. Okay, so now we make sure we're gonna do Saru as well. We just gotta make sure we move some of his gear off of me, because I think we have his ring and his legs. So just in case those drop again, I want to be able to pick those up. Let me see here. Yeah, here we go. Can I give those to you? Surely. Cancelled. Never mind, I cannot. Can I? I would not be able to make it through this maze without this damn map. I tell you what, man. Alright, let's go, Saru. Come on. There we go. Okay, we got the chess piece. Come on. Man, and I already have one. Where's my where's my little minion at? Let's teleport back over here. He dropped the chess piece, but of course I already have one in this guy. I thought I had moved all the gear off of him. Maybe it's in my bank and I didn't realize it. Ah. It's in my first bag. Alright, where are you at? Where's my minion? My little banker is MIA. I'm gonna teleport around real quick and see if we can get him to spawn on top of us. Eh? You know, the problem is playing while watching your stream is when I hear guys getting hit a lot. I don't know if it's my guys or you. Listen, we gotta keep you guessing. Well, I don't know where my little minion's at. So I guess we're unfortunately just gonna have to let the chess piece rot. RIP. Surely it doesn't sell for that much anyways. Nah, that's fine. Is he on fine, maybe? It's a good... Let me see here. No. I hate whenever the minions do this, and they just basically kind of like up and disappear. We're gonna go through one more little teleport here and see if he can spawn. I hate when these guys decide to just disappear like this. Dirt indeed. Hello, minion. Damn it. That fucker. Whatever. Oh well. So we're definitely not going to do Vexthal, because I'm not going to tag my druid or my rogue along behind him opening up doors. We're just going to bypass Vexthal. Okay. So that's enough of that. Where can we go next? I guess we can start hitting some of the planes as well. Do I want to hit the planes, though, is the question. Or do I just want to go straight to Planet Time? I think we're just going to go straight to Planet Time. Actually, let's hit the elemental planes, because I think we could use those stones. Because we could at least get, we can get Ominous, probably another set for the Mace of the Ancients. Since we keep handing those out like candy anyways. Worst case scenario, we finish up a little bit normal, a little bit faster than normal, and we just go on to like leveling a persona or something. It's all classes except for Berserker. Weasel. Since it's a one-hander, literally all classes can use it except for Berserker. I wonder if I can even be teleported. We're just going to go to Planet Time instead. Wow, that's nuts. Yeah, here, let me show you. I've got one on this guy. Mace of the Ancients. Right here. So yeah, it's all classes except for Berserker. I mean, it would be easier if it just said all but except Berserker, because it's a one-hander. But it's usable at level 1 by all classes. That's why pretty much any class that you ever see me leveling from level 1, this is going to be the primary that I use. It's even more nuts if you get to 65 and you put a Shard of Eternal Pain on it, which is another pet proc through Lost Dungeons of Norath. Are any classes able to be naked? Yes. Indeed, all classes are naked at one point or another. I mean, I guess at any level, you could just take your armor off and be butt naked, basically. Okay, so let's actually, we're going to kick these guys out of group here, since we don't need a group to run Planet Time anyways. You too, Timmet. Asking the important questions, I see. I'll be back. Gotta hit the bagel shop. Alright. Have a good one, Pixel. I'll see you in a bit, man. So once we're done with Planet Time, we're actually going to hit some higher level stuff. I say some higher level stuff, but it's going to be like Gates of Discord, Omens of War. Probably make our way to some Dragons of Norath stuff as well. We'll end up switching over to our rogue shortly. But we got some decent loot added to us today. some stuff that we can probably sell if we want to, or we can at least give it away. A lot of this stuff I don't really think is worth much. How is there not a single flayed barbarian mask for... Oh, okay, there we go. That makes sense. See, look at this. 90,000 or 2 million. Some of these prices are just a little bit fucked up. Yeah, 2 million for a Mace of the Ancients. Yeah, that sounds about right. Farming in 14 till my brain leaks. What you farming, mister? Also, did you see the new class release announcement for Dawntrail? Mats for 3 sets of sub-items. Nice. What is it, Pictomancer that they announced? What do you think of it? If you saw it, that is. Honestly, I think I'm most excited for the dual wield guy more than anything. You haven't seen it? Oh. Well, the second new class that's coming with Dawntrail is Pictomancer. Think of it as like overly animated, like elemental mage. Dawntrail, yeah, for Final Fantasy XIV. So, like, there's the new dual wield class, which is like Poison Boy, and then you have Pictomancer, which is like anime Genshin chick. Viper, yeah. Poison Boy. Which I'm definitely going to play because it's literally just... It's rogue. It's 100% rogue. Didn't see anything on Pictomancer, which will be very Realm FF6. Yeah, I would definitely recommend checking it out, man. They literally just announced it. It's Final Fantasy XIV Day. Viper's definitely probably going to end up being the new main for me. Because it's like Reaper meets Ninja. Because your special attack basically gives you this giant two-handed... Like, you attach your two weapons together, and then you start doing all these two-handed attacks. But Pictomancer looks really fun. It's going to take a bit to adjust, and I'm sure it's going to end up being like, Beast is coming too. What? Is that one of the new... Oh, it's one of the new limited classes? Good. I didn't see that they announced that. New limited job Beastmaster. Yeah, I didn't see anything announced about that, but that's cool. I know people have been talking about wanting that for a really long time. That's definitely going to be something I'll end up checking out. I mean, Dawntrail's literally, what, 6 months away now? It's going to be here before we know it. Get him, buddies. Get him. Get him, pets. It's on SE's site, so it's official. Nice. My subs are rank 80, so need new pieces for them, but I'm making 3 sets because I'm a masochist. Hey. See, Final Fantasy XIV's loot system has never felt rewarding for me like in an MMO. The only thing that's kept me coming back to that game is the combat, the fights, the music, and the story. But like the loot system for me has just never felt a single lick of rewarding for me. 1350 adamantite ore, which is like on a 30-minute timer. Holy shit. I will give them credit that their trade skill, their like Disciples of the Land stuff, is really engaging. And Disciples of the Hand and all that stuff, I think that's really cool. It's all very engaging. It's just not for me still. Morning everyone. I played a long 2 of a warrior back in the day, and that's all I know. I was looking at starting at Farmington. What would you suggest? Well, Bank, welcome in, man. Get about 60 a pop, so it's going to be a bit. So Bank, whenever you say that you're wanting to start a farming toon, are you talking about doing like what I'm doing here, where you're using a character to farm these old school fights? Because if you're talking about doing something like that, you can basically do it with any class that you want to. You could probably do all of this just fine on a warrior, if that's what you meant. I will say pet classes make it exceptionally easy because they'll do most of the work for you. But I mostly do this on a rogue because a lot of old school raids require like lockpick, and you can Shroud of Stealth past all the enemies and just fight the enemies that you want to. So it makes the fights that would normally take a little bit longer because of ads, it makes them take a whole lot less time. So if that's what you're talking about as far as like just a simple class that you can farm this old school stuff with, the main answer I would say is whatever class you want. Yeah. You can do this on any single class that you want to, and you wouldn't have any issue. If you wanted to take an enchanter through here, and you wanted to beat these guys up with melee and dots and stuns and stuff like that, you could do that no problem. Especially if you're like talking 125. All these guys are so low level compared to us that you would have no problem doing this on any class. I did Bard for an item farmer, pick lock plus track plus silos. Yeah, Dro's got a good idea. Bard would be just as effective. In fact, probably a little bit more effective because you've got the silos and track. Hey, what's up, Grib? How you doing, buddy? So yeah, Bard, Rogue. Like I said, I do Rogue because number one, I love playing a Rogue, but number two, the Shroud of Stealth and Lockpick, I can go anywhere I want to, wherever I want to, and I never have to worry about something seeing through Shroud of Stealth. Just woke up a little bit ago. How's it going? Nice, dude. Good morning. I'm bad at platforming, though. I just have a high-level paladin, but I think SK is supposed to be the platform gods at high level. Well, number one, SKs are just kind of gods in general at high level. Just period, point blank. SKs are just insanely overpowered across the board. But you could do it just fine as a paladin as well. I don't know if you saw what I did earlier, but if you're talking like a real simple platform that you can do once a week, I went into Plane of Growth earlier. I got Tunair to spawn out in the middle of the zone. I aggroed her, so she pulled everything in the zone to her. And if you fight and kill everything in the zone, you'll probably get like 10,000 platinum that way. That's one way to get a good chunk of change. It's not a whole lot of money, but I mean, it's something that's simple and it took me like 7 minutes to do. That's one easy way. If we're talking like very, very basic platforming, you could do fights like Tunair, Saru, Avatar of War, Temple of Ishan, and all those enemies drop items that you can typically sell for anywhere from like 1 to 200,000 platinum in the bazaar, sometimes more, depending on the item. Let me see here. Probably one of the more expensive items. Let me see. Because there are some items that drop that people still pay out the wazoo for. I don't really understand why. Let's see. Like Dovasiers. I'm pretty sure people still pay pretty good money for this. And this is from Vulak Air. Assuming there's even any for sale. Yeah, 400,000 or 500,000 platinum. A lot of these items that these old schools enemies drop, like, you can still sell for a good chunk of change. And it adds up over time, because, I mean, Chrono is down to like 6 million platinum now. Our local platformers and Chrono dupers and stuff like that keep dropping the price of everything down. Like, they were 11 million platinum on Firiana V about like 6 or 7 months ago. And just within the last 6 months, they've dropped from 11 million down to 6 million. So it's only a matter of time before they just keep going down. But if you do these farms enough, you can eventually end up basically just paying for your own Chrono. And you can end up being free to play by using your platinum to buy Chrono. If that's your intentions. That's everyone's dream. It's possible. It's super possible. During the height of Fabled content, I can keep all 13 of my accounts active with Platinum Chrono. Because you can run stuff consistently enough, and with Fabled items. Did you clear Anguish yet? V, I need a glove. So no, we haven't hit Anguish yet, creeping. We're gonna go straight to the 6-man raids and stuff after we beat Plane of Time on this guy. Oh look, there's somebody else here doing this. So we're going to creeping. So if you still need a globe in like 30 minutes, probably a little bit longer than 30 minutes, because we're gonna hit like Sivu, we're gonna hit TAC V, and then we'll make our way up to Anguish. We get anything good today? Yeah, we got some pretty decent stuff today. Some pretty decent stuff for sure. Like, definitely from Vulak Air, we got some good stuff. We had three Flayed Barbarian masks drop. Like, I still got a Mask of Tangering on this guy too. Yeah, we got some really good stuff today. Junair dropped some good BPs for us. Avatar didn't drop a Blade of Carnage, that dick, but... it's okay, we got 2 yesterday, so... so fingers are crossed that we're still going to get some good stuff for TAC V, and maybe we'll get a Song Blade of Eternal here from Plane of Time as well. Had so much fun farming Illusion Mask on my Bard, except for Half-Elf Illusion. Dro, that's a general consensus from a lot of people, I think. A lot of people didn't like farming the Half-Elf Mask. I enjoyed it, but it took forever. Because I really like Jagged Pine Forest. I think Jagged Pine Forest and Nadaria's Landing are 2 of my, like, favorite zones that are very underrated. But it took a long time. Zed Sticklebush is a jerk, he is. I want to say Half-Elf, it took me probably the longest. My Ixar mask didn't take me too long. My Halfling mask took forever. Vashir mask didn't take too long. And then there's the basics, you know, you have like the Dark Elf mask, stuff like that. But yeah, Zed Sicklebush is a dick. Of any of the old school masks, like the old world masks that we're talking about, the one that took me the longest to get was Mask of Tinkering. And that's simply just because I only got lucky because it dropped for me this year. It normally shouldn't have even been dropping at all in the game anymore, but that's beside the point. How does Tinkering still drop? There was a glitch recently when they had an event with bonus drops thanks to the children's event, where basically enemies, raid bosses dropped 140% more loot, and it was active during an event called Raids. And one of those raids is Dragons, which takes you through all of the old world dragons. It takes you from Lord Nagathon all the way up to Carafirm the Awakened, which takes you through the old school Carafirm's lair with the old warders. And they normally wouldn't drop loot because it's just a quest event, but because they dropped 140% more loot, they were dropping items. So I got a Mask of Tinkering. I got not one, but I got 15 Mask of Tinkering to drop. I got these old daggers and weapons to drop from the raids. Let me see here. So like Smolder, all these old raid drops. Yeah, I got a fungi robe. I got a, let me see here. I don't have one on this guy, but I have one on my druid, I think. Let me see here. What is it called? Druid. Actually, I have one on my rogue. Yeah, Shroud of Longevity. I don't have one on this guy, but I have one on my rogue because I moved it over. I got like 3 Shrouds of Longevity. I got 15 Masks of Tinkering to drop because I specifically farmed the event. And it's funny because I farmed the event until they realized that those items were dropping. And thankfully they didn't ban me. They just ended up removing the quest giver until the event was over because it was only a week-long event. And if you went through and you grabbed the quest and you fought up through Carafirm's lair and you abandoned the event, you could just grab the quest again. And I just did it over and over and over and over. There was like during that week, I think I streamed like 6 days in a row of me just 3 hours a day, just hopping in and running the event over and over. So I got 15 Mask of Tinkerings and I just set them aside on different characters. So if I ever want to sell them, should be a good little chrono. Or 2, or 3. But yeah, all the old school items like Staff of Morning Dew, the Intellect Caster one-hander staff that's like damage 4, delay 12 with 100 mana on it. I got those, the Shroud of Longevity, the fungi robes. And those robes look so good on Drakons. And in general, because they're like one of the only pitch black robes in the game. But it's funny, because those were dropping and stuff like that hadn't dropped since Carafirm's Lair was active back in like 2002 on the server. Yeah, super worth it. It was funny because you could tell there was a couple other people that figured it out as well. Not that I'm like a big time streamer or anything, but there were several people in my chat as well that decided to start farming it too. So suddenly in general chat, you would just see people selling Mask of Tinkering, Mask of Tinkering, Mask of Tinkering. It's like, oh, no wonder they're so common now. I think general chat has also been broken again. Yeah. Good old general chat being unreliable as always. Just as one thing is fixed on this server, another thing immediately breaks. Now we can finally just go through and fight. Should have asked for a shroud. I was giving them away. It was funny. There was one guy in general chat that was like, oh, does anybody remember the old fungi robes that used to drop in Sleeper's Tomb or Carafrum's Lair? It'd be cool if those still dropped. And I had an extra one, so I just gave it to the guy. He was like, what do I have to give you for this? The only items I was specifically not giving away to people was a Mask of Tinkering. One of these days, I just need to have like a giveaway for one of those. Just because you literally won't be able to get it otherwise. Santa Void, yeah. Just because, I mean, it's a novelty item. Because it's not good. Aside from, you know, like level 1 to 60, it's not a good item anymore. It's easily replaced by Defiant gear at level 40. It's just, it's a collector's item at this point to basically say that you have it. So for me to go out and be like, Shroud of Longevity, 10 chrono, who wants it? Just kind of seems like a dick move. Plus you said... what do you mean? Fashion Quest? Oh yeah, Fashion Quest, yep. Always. Yep, Fashion Quest. It definitely looks good, man. Once I switch back over to my rogue here in a second on stream, I'll show you guys what it looks like. Because it looks so good, man. It's just a solid black rogue. But the biggest thing for me, of course, was just getting a Mask of Tinkering on my collector rogue when I've already got like 90 illusions, and it was an illusion I just assumed I was never going to get. It's like, oh, I'm either going to pay 75 chrono or like $1,000 out of pocket to get this item, or I'm going to have to get lucky. And then that event came around and I got lucky. I knew as soon as I started that Dragons event and I was fighting those dragons and they were dropping loot, I was like, oh, you know what this is going to mean? And I went in and I fought one of the warders and they dropped loot immediately. I was like, well, I know what I'm doing for the next week. I did the other illusion thing for my bard, didn't realize until after I got it that it's prestige and I'm free to play. Oh, that's a shame, dude. Prestige items are such a slap to the face, man. They really are. Like, anything prestige tag pisses me off. But I get why they do it, because if you want to be free to play, you basically can only use group tier gear. And you can't use augments. But prestige stuff pisses me off, man. It really does. Because just because I'm able to afford paying multiple accounts to keep them active doesn't mean everybody is. And if you think of like the number of people that play like Quarm and P99 because it's free and they don't have the money to pay for it, like it pisses me off that it's gate kept. Needs to be something to make people actually want to pay, or they might have. Yeah, exactly. I get why they do it. It doesn't make it feel any less scummy to me though. But I get why. You know what I mean? But once I sub, I'll be able to catch up on AA. Yeah, because right now, auto grant goes all the way up to 115 now. Ooh, Edge of Eternity, man. Symbol of the Plane Masters. There's a good clicky. We already got one, though, sadly. I hate figuring out of my Augs going back off. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because once you're back to free-to-play, you can't use the items anymore. We always seem to get this druid clicky. Yeah, I already got one of those. Dude always does this feign death thing. Oh, and I'm stunned. Whatever, my pet will kill it for me. This guy, particularly during the Fabled event, is a fucking dick. Because Fabled enemies, once they are off of an aggro list, they have an instant regeneration to level to 100% HP. So if I'm doing this on my rogue and I get stunned and feign death, they immediately lose aggro from me because I'm feign deathed, and they regenerate back to 100%. Valenczek Fable took me like 45. Alright, Pet's gonna take Bertox for me while I go fight Kha'Zix. Any weapons? Oh shit. Since I didn't do any damage to Bertox myself, I'm locked out of the loot. Well, he didn't drop anything good anyways. Just a two-hander, which is kind of trash. Fine. Man, this guy's just not feeling generous. No Songblade. And no Dark Blade of the Warlord. Man. Oh, we gotta get caster ring for elsewhere now. No Tonpo's pouch or anything. What a shame. Alright, Hammer of the Time Weaver. Let's go. Or not. No weapons at all from this. Man. These guys didn't want to drop anything. Yes. Rough indeed. Well, this is just in time for us to switch over to our rogue. Alright, the other thing for OBS that I'm trying to figure out is how to easily switch windows. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna get everything moved back over to Rogue real quick. Let me see here. What the fuck happened to my key? Oh, there it is. Okay, we're gonna switch over to our rogue now. If I can figure out how. Alright. Just trial and error, guys. I'm trying to get this switched over to my rogue. I'm not used to OBS at all. Ah! Okay, I think we're finally switched over. Would say maybe 4 to 6 million. Okay, I think we're switched. We should be good. Okay, so we're back on our rogue now. Now we're actually going to get kind of grouped up here, and we're going to hit some raids. Invite. Invite. Just taking me just a second to get these guys grouped up here. Okay. And we're going to make our way over to... we're going to hit Sivu, Takvi, and then we'll bounce on over to Omens of War so we can hit Anguish. Got plenty of stuff we can kill now. Okay. I did not clear out any of my loot, and shit, I'm running out of space. I have too many amulets of Necropotence now. That dude actually managed to stun me? Nothing like getting stunned in a level 40 zone on a level 125 character. Now we got plenty of stuff we can kill. Welcome back, Pixel. Grim and with the dad jokes. Hi back. Hi back, I'm dad. How are you? Let's see if this guy's up over here, because he's a raid encounter too. And that's a no. Pixel, you said you went and got some bagels. I'm curious. What's a good go-to bagel for you, man? Are you a sweet bagel guy or a savory bagel guy? Because stuff like that can start a war at my job. Some of the women that I work with, I'll go like to Panera Bread and I'll pick up bagels. And if I only get sweet or I only get savory, half the office is going to be pissed off at me. For me, I like either egg or onion. Nice. Egg bagels are the best. Sounds so tasty. Sounds good. Sounds really good, actually. After I beat up this zone, I'm going to take a real quick, like, 5-minute break so I can stand up, walk around, go to the bathroom. Oh man. No dagger. Oh, we already have a dagger on us anyways, so pretty sure that's one of the first things we have here. Yeah, we already got one of those daggers anyways. The hell? Did I go too far? I did. Whoops. I go to a bagel shop, though, I get sausage, egg, and cheese on a roll and side of potatoes with peppers and onions. Dude, that sounds fucking tasty. That sounds really good. Okay, shield, cloak, shoulders, wrist. Yeah, that sounds really good, man. Again, I sit and wonder why I'm fucking fat. God, what a coinky dink. YOLO, yeah. That sounds fucking tasty, man. Gonna camp at Anguish entrance? Alright. We're gonna get teleported out right here and hopefully land right on top of Sky to see if he's up on the open world zone. If not, we're gonna zone into TAC B. I'm gonna take a real quick break so I can stand up, move around, go use the restroom. Aw, he's not up. Damn it. Alright guys, real quick AFK. I'm gonna be right back, okay? Got the legs. Dovasir's gauntlets.
Morning. Time to set the tone for the rest of the day. So if you're still feeling sleepy,
Boots
shake
the
it off.
Dead Dream. You're gonna have some of these items are gonna have clickies as well. So, oh here, I'm sending you a breastplate with a heal on it as well. A shield. Chestplate of Fiery Might. A bow. Okay, I want to say you should be good now. I think I sent you pretty close to a full set of stuff. So as far as like leveling suggestions at level 10, if you're wanting to stick with some old school zones, eventually you're going to want to talk to the hot zone vendor, the hot zone guy that's by guild lobby, and he will tell you what the current hot zones are. And I would always recommend leveling in those hot zones because they give you like 35% more EXP. No worries, man. And you can go to any parcel vendor. So like there's several parcel vendors, like the guy you just saw me at here in Plane of Knowledge, and you can pick up any of that stuff from them.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Okay, we're pretty well moved around now. But yeah, you should be more than good to go. You have like a Blade of Carnage, you have some good weapons like Jalen's Katana, breastplate, you have a mount for that extra run speed, so pretty much you should be good to go. But for like level 10 already, if you go to Kern's Tower, you're just gonna obliterate.
Let's get something straight. Some friends call me Kakarot, but I'm Goku and you're not my friend.
To say that you're gonna be good to go is kind of an understatement. You're just gonna destroy. And I made sure I gave you some different weapons, so if you want to work on like your one-hand blunt, your one-hand slash, you'll be good too. All right. Wasn't somebody in chat talking about needing Marks of Valor earlier as well? Because if that guy's still here, just let me know, and I'll send over my marks that I have for you. If he's still here. I can't remember what his name was. It was like the very beginning of stream. It's mainly going to focus on one-hand, two-hand slashing. I'll update you when I'm 75. Yeah, buddy. Jado, you should be good to go, man. If you're paying to play, if you have like gold access, the only other thing I'd recommend using is a Journeyman Mercenary tank. That way, he will tank everything for you, and you can just focus on DPS. So I was thinking of if we farm some Malorian Song stuff tonight, maybe we can do a giveaway kind of thing. Maybe do a wheel or something. Yeah. One of these days I'll set up something that's like going to be like a wheel giveaway as well. Could be anything from like illusion items to platinum, something like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to check on the king and queen to see if they're up here in Rift Seekers. If they're not, then we'll just go over to Anguish. And I think it's Creeping that needs the globe, so we'll be able to get him that real easily. I'll donate a chrono. Nice, dude. Thanks, Pixel. That'd be cool. See if we can get somebody a nice little free month of access. Sweet. I appreciate it, Pixel, man. That'd be really cool, man. I don't know. We'll have to figure out like the logistics of it for the reason for giving a chrono away. If it's something like, you know, just being here in stream or something. See if these guys are even up. I think the king and queen are on like a 3.5 day respawn timer. I know Chilak is only on like a 6-hour timer. So he's almost always up. Oh. A little bit of a spin turn there. Okay, no one's here, so it's looking good so far. We still god killing? We are. Now we're on our rogue, so we're moving on to higher level stuff. We hit nice, Chilak. Is that we hit Plane of Time? We hit Sivu, we hit Takvi. Now we're moving on up to higher level stuff. Omens of War. Then we'll move on to probably some Dragons of Norath stuff. Maybe some Demi-Plane of Blood. Aw, man. No queen. So I'm gonna take a guess and assume that also the king is gonna be dead too, but we'll check just in case. I want to duel your rogue with my SK. I don't think that would really be a fair fight for my rogue, Pixel. I really don't think that'd be a fair fight for my rogue. Seeing everything about SK is pure damage mitigation, and I'm just pure damage, I'm pretty sure that I don't think that would be a fair fight for my rogue at all. Like, you would just completely obliterate me. The only way I would be able to win is if I actually managed to get behind you for a couple of good backstabs. But like I said, SK is like pure damage mitigation. Just wouldn't be fair, man. God, this blue is blinding. Okay, king is not up. Yeah, so we're just gonna get out and we're gonna teleport straight back to Walls of Slaughter, and then have you worked on your chanter at all? Oh no. No, he's still sitting it. Excuse me, chanter's still chilling at 120. Because if these guys hit you, they'll probably just kill you right off the bat. Let me in. Oh, you're level 100. Okay, well then, never mind. I'll just try to chain pull and kill them as they come. We'll get you your orb. What's funny about this zone is literally every enemy has like bard speed. They run at like 75 velocity. Just for some reason, every single enemy. Just follow you. Yep, just follow me. If you get hit with something, I'm sure you'll be fine. You'll be able to kill it. But just in case. I'm sure you got Feign Death up. Oh, you brought a friend. Or two. If I remember correctly, I think clearing the way here, eventually there's going to be some extra enemies that are named that will spawn, and they drop some augments. I don't know if we'll worry about coming back for them, though. Oh, well, he just exploded on impact. If you just want to go stand on our buddy here, I'll start the event, I'll kill him, and then he'll drop the globe. We just have to make sure that you're engaged with it at all, so you can loot it whenever it's done. Oh. Okay, you should be good. If you just go /open the chest. If it lets you. If it doesn't, then I'll have to. There. Oh, you're down here. Got it. I'll do it. Open. Okay, I'm gonna gift this to you. There you go. Here, and also I give you the Mastery Seal of All. If you just right-click it, that will automatically flag you for the zone. And now if you go zone into Miramite Proving Grounds, it should automatically give you all of the AAs, the extra resistance AAs. You'll get like an extra 25 or 50 resistance AAs. But you should be good now, man. Now I'm just going to run there and keep beating up the rest of the raid. Nice. You got it. But I'm pretty sure now if you zone into MPG, you'll get all the resistance AAs, because you get like an extra 5 resistance per completed. So you get like 25 or 30 or some shit. Yeah, you're welcome. And now you can do your 2.0. Is that the last thing you needed for your 2.0? What do we get here? What do we get? What do we get? Oh, I didn't stop to look to see what this guy dropped. Oh, 2 of those. Nice. The old backstab necklace. I don't know if you want those ancient runes, but I gave them to you just in case. Because you can get like ancient level 70 spells with those. I don't know if you're a completionist if you want them or not, but... Okay, where's the other guys at? Did I kill them all already? Oh, we did. Okay. And now we get to do the wonderful part of just sitting here waiting. And also, creeping, one thing that you're going to want for your Necromancer at that level. This bifold focus of the Evil Eye that's currently being sold in general. I would recommend getting yourself one of these if you don't already have it. Because it's a recast time of every 5 minutes. But you click it, it's like a half-second cast, and you can twin cast any of your spell. So just FYI. ornaments and a couple of teleport items. But it's pretty close to about 90 illusions. There's obviously also some like expansion pre-order illusions that I don't have because they haven't sold them again. The most recent ones I got were from Empires of Kunark, the Shroud of Relife, and the Shroud of the Bokon. But all the chase items, as far as I'm concerned, I have. Like the Mask of Tinkering, I have the Dragon aspect of the Brood, I have. Unfortunately, the only ones I really don't need are ones I just have to shell out extra real-life money for. Just unfortunate, but that's how it works. There's also an illusion that is, there's some old dice that you could roll that would give you random effects, and one of them was a fungi illusion that's a little bit different than this fungi illusion from the thick eye-studded collar. It's a little different from that. Like, I think you can get different versions of it that are like different colors. I don't have that because the last time I saw one for sale, someone wanted 50 chrono for it, which I thought was more than outrageous. It was ridiculous. So I'm all about making bad decisions, but that's too much. And I guess the only other like in-game item I want to have, but it's impossible to get. There was an item from one of the old EverQuest Anniversary GM events that would turn you randomly into one of the old school gods. It could turn you into Tenair, it could turn you into the original Solusek Ro graphic, it could turn you into Kazakh, it could turn you into the old Avatar of War. It just doesn't drop in the game anymore. It was a one-time event that the GMs did like way back in I think 2007 or 2008. I've even said most recently Darkpaw did an AMA on their own forums, on the EverQuest forums, basically saying, you know, ask us anything. And the one question I asked is, will you guys ever add an original illusion item for Nagafen or Vox? I think they should add a clicky illusion that turns you randomly into the old school Nagafen or the old school Vox graphic. That I would pay real life money for. All right, we got a belt and the Ferocity 5 shoulder pads. Those are really nice. Are you still here killing? Creeping? Oh, you are. Are you making your way through? Be careful if you come up here with me whenever I fight Overlord Matamurim, because he can death touch you as part of his event, so just be careful if you do come up here. I don't want you to die accidentally. Nice! We got the Monk and Beast Lord hand to hand. And the War Beads. One of the cooler looking hand-to-hand graphics. Alright, let's get this going here. And locked at 5% always. I just beat him up. He's just sitting here thinking about it. We should get teleported out here in just a second. There we go. Oh, you got teleported too. Guess that's for everybody in the zone. Sorry, Creeping. I don't know how close to me you were there, but gotta get back to him real quick and stab him in the ankles. Man, I hope he drops his hammer. He hasn't dropped that hammer in a long time. Hammer of Rancorous Thoughts. Used to be one of my chase items back in the day. Aw, man. He didn't. Just the chains and the earring. Guess we can grab one of those vests just in case if we ever want to do that ourselves. Alright. And we're out of here. Now let's go beat up some dragons. No problem, man. If you need help with any of the other fights or anything, just let me know. Just let me know. Okay, so Dragons of Norath stuff. I have to run my druid over to grab those missions. But we'll beat up, like, Rikukin. God, I can't remember the other ones. Yarlir. The only one we won't do is Vishimtar. Because it's just pointless. Vishimtar is a pointless fight, for sure. Just 30 minutes of standing there. It'd be fine if we could just DPS our way through it, but since we'd have to say shoulder my burden a whole 25. Okay, let's do kick P task and grab Reflections of Silver. What's nice is we're going to get teleported out here and we can just turn right around and zone right back in with having my druid parked there. And Yarlir is super easy. These three fights, the reason I do these is because we can get really good loot for little to no effort. As opposed to if I have to do Vishimtar the Fallen, it's literally like a 30-45 minute event. I'll stab him in the butt like 3 times, get him to 25%, and then we just have to say, shoulder my burden, shoulder my burden, shoulder my burden. It takes forever. Oh, dude, nice. Scratzer new 2.0. Creeping. I just saw that pop up. Congrats on Death Whisper, man. What's cool is Creeping, if you need help, I can help take you through the Epic Request. And you can get that 2.0 ornament and you can put it on any of your weapons. Like one-handers, two-handers, you can put that on any of them. Nostalgia, hell yeah. Congrats though, dude. Yes, I do want that AUG. Yeah, you definitely want to get that ornament, man. That thing is just too good to pass up on. The 2.0s have just never really been topped as far as graphics are concerned. I mean, that's why I'm sitting here using the 2.0 ornaments on my Rogue, 15 years later. Even like the 3.0 ornaments that you get, like the Rogue one is basically just a basic dagger with a blue glow on it. Like, it's just not worth it, comparatively speaking. Rogues are all about poison, so why would I not want one that is glowing green with dripping poison? Okay, kick P task. So we're gonna get teleported out here in just a second, and we're going to run over to Yarlir. There is a lower level dragon that we could fight that's like, he drops level 65 loot. It's just really not worth it. I'm really hoping that as part of the 25th anniversary stuff, I hope that they add some new Fabled content. I think it'd be phenomenal if they added Fabled content all the way up to like level 100 instead of just stopping at Planes of Power. Like if we had Fabled TAC-V, Fabled Anguish, Fabled Dragons of Norath. That would be fucking cool. But I don't know if they'll ever put that extra effort in. But for the 25th anniversary, I mean, it's the perfect time for it. How many games can we say that are a live service that have been around for 25 years? And still actively producing content. I mean, that's basically what old school RuneScape, EverQuest. I mean, I guess Final Fantasy 11 is just a few years older. All right, let's run over to Yarlir. Easy peasy. And still by far above and beyond one of the best looking dragon graphics in the game. This is another one I'd be happy. I'd really wish they would do an illusion for. Wind Fury Katana. So we got a two-hander, a ring, and an augment. Not bad, but not the cool one-hand blunt that I wanted. Kick P task. Sword was so good back in the day, yeah. Some of these swords I still think are just phenomenal the way that they look too. Okay, so next up would be Depths of Dark Hollow. So let's teleport on out of here. I almost had the most satisfying sneeze ever, and then it went away. That is frustrating. Is the epic request for the epic ornaments doable at level 100? It's grabbable at level 100. I don't think you would have any problem doing it at level 100. I think you should be fine. I haven't done the Necromancer one before, and each one of them is kind of different. Like the Rogue one was super doable. It wasn't hard at all. So I don't think you should have any problem with it. I think you should 100% be fine. We're going to try something real quick, since typically this is around the time that my game and everything's, my computer starts to freeze and crash. So I'm going to actually do, while we're here, a little bit of a reset. Let me see here. So I'm going to just, you guys might see a black screen here for just a second, or it might just boot to my desktop. But I'm just going to kind of reset everything while we're here and see if maybe that it's maybe a memory leak issue or something that sometimes causes this to be a problem. But I'd rather try it this way than actually have a full stream reset. You can beat that for all 3 epic ornaments? Yeah, you can. You can get the 1.0, 1.5, 2.0. Let me see here. Should be switching over here in just a second. Oh, there we go. So now we're going to see if I do freeze here, that I think it's the streaming program that's the problem and not the game itself. But I think we're okay. We're just going to have to reboot all the characters. But I think we're okay. Oh, I see you over here. And he's gone. But yeah, you can do that for all the ornaments, man. We're just getting all of our characters booted back up here so we can hit the last couple of raids that we really want to. Like Prophecy of Ro. We can at least do the first encounter of Tower of Dissonance, because it can drop a really good mount for us. I'm so glad you got me back into EverQuest. Hell yeah, Creeping. I'm glad I'm here to fuel an addiction problem for you. Know what I mean, Vern? Anybody I can cause to get back into this madness. That way it's not just me that's suffering long term. You're welcome. I mean, what? FV is enjoyable too. FV is badass, dude. A lot of people don't like FV because of like the roleplay rules of like Elvish and stuff like that, but it's an EXP boosted experience. It's super easy to get into. There's lots and lots of super friendly people here. Like, I can almost guarantee you everybody on this server, for the most part, just wants people to come back and play the game. That's why there's so many people like myself that are like, oh, you're coming back to the game fresh? Let me send you tons of loot real quick. And I apologize for the delay, guys. We're just getting all of our characters booted back up here. Gives the game a fun alt experience. It does. Especially with personas and everything now, man. Now you should have a plethora of new experiences that you can go through. Okay, we've got almost everybody back in here. And it has ominous, what more could a server need? Exactly. He does favors under the desk for you. He hooks you up with Mace the Ancients. $20 is $20. Where is my damn bee? Oh, here, right on top of me. I'm like, bruh. Follow, minimize. Okay, I think we are back and pretty much good to go here. I don't know if we need to have these guys in a raid here. But we're going to do it just in case. Raid invite. Okay, so we're going to hit some Prophecy of Rose stuff and then some Depths of Dark Hollow stuff. Or sorry, Depths of Dark Hollow and then Prophecy of Rose. I'm getting mixed up in order here. Undershore. All right. See what we can go get. So hopefully, now that I've basically restarted all of my characters, all my EverQuest instances, hopefully I don't have to worry about any sort of a crash, but if it happens, then we'll deal with it. Oh man, I need some more coffee. Oh, it's snowing outside. 6 degrees out and it's light snow.
Oh, that's going to be a blast to drive on tomorrow for work. Feels good, man. So we can do the first 3 encounters here. I still can't do the sisters because I am not a magician. So we'll hit this. We'll zap on over to Arkstone. We'll see if there's a couple of those guys up for Prophecy of Roe. And then we'll go. And then we'll probably hit Death Kneel. I think that's as high up as we'll go. Roll Mage Persona then. Oh no, you know what I mean by Magician Ominous. You know what I mean. Not the class magician. The cheating kind of magician. You know what I mean. Don't have those Harry Potter maps. What? Cheating? Who? No. You know what I mean. If I keep talking about cheating, I'm gonna summon Pixel out of nowhere. Like, what, officer? What are you talking about? What is cheating? I swear to drunk I'm not God, officer. Alright. Let's get our buddy to spawn, the gargoyle. See if we can get us another Froglock illusion to drop. Although it wouldn't be good if it did, because it would rot. Oh, shit. And of course it did. I spoke it into existence. Naturally. Well, that's a shame. Do I have one on this guy still? Of course I do, yeah. Feels bad, man. How much do those go for, I wonder? Well, there's none for sale right now, so maybe I should run some character over to grab it. I already used my Clockwork Banker for the day. I think. Did I? No? No, that was my other character. Nice. Okay. Okay, we can salvage that. Let's make our bat friend spawn. Couple more. There he is. Let me throw my dagger at him.
Okay, so nice. At least that thing doesn't have to go to waste. Hello, game. Maybe I can't hit him from here. That's really weird. Got the helmet. The charm. Okay. More visible armor from Demiplane of Blood you wear. I don't think I've seen that one drop in a long time. Cleave 6 finger. Very fucking nice. That's going to be good for one of our next melee personas. I think I can put that on my warrior right now, actually. Now, if we just get a Firo 6 item, we'll be good. Hey, what's up, Saint? How you doing, man? Well, hi. Gotta make sure we grab that before we leave. Matter of fact, let's just do that right now. Boom. Saved. Froglock illusion item for the win. Okay. We got one more event here. We got Mr. Hatchet the Torturer. See if he drops his Swift Carver. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll kill him in a single backstab again, too. That always feels good. Aw, not even close. Good old Demiplane, great except for Sisters and Orchestra. You are correct. Dude, nice. He dropped it. And he dropped the Shaman earring. Dude, this sword was like one of my biggest wants back in the day. Number one, look how cool that looks. It's got like the dual blade on it with like the tiny dagger in addition to it. It looks fucking phenomenal. And the damage delay ratio on it. 3119. Oh, man. Well, unfortunately, that is going to do it for Demiplane, because we can't skip past the Sisters. That's a big rip. So, Arkstone. Arkstone is next. Because there's a few bosses in Arkstone, not in Arkstone, I guess technically in Arkstone, but in Prophecy of Ro that drop pretty good items. Too bad too, because the ornament sword off Mayung looks amazing. It does, and that's what's cool is one of the anniversary quests that's coming up pretty soon. Saint, there is a anniversary quest that gives you a Mayung Mistmore sword ornament that looks exactly like his ornament. It's phenomenal. And that sword looks badass. And the animation for it, like the flip and spin that he does, Mayung Mistmore and Ralosek get two of like the coolest animations with their weapons. That's why, like, going through Sol Terrace, as much as I hate Sol Terrace as a raid, getting to fight Sol Ro and Mayung Mistmore at the end is like a badass event. Bribed a raid officer when we were raiding to ninja loot it to me. Listen, $20, man, and if you get me that sword, it's all like I'll do whatever you want, man. Okay, let's go see. There's a couple guys here that spawn that are technically raid encounters. The Permasnare and Sol Terrace is a choice. Yeah. Yeah, $20 is $20, yeah. Oh shit, he's actually up. Zom the Seventh Born. My biggest issue with some of the Prophecy of Ro bosses is how they make them open world zones, but they're like raid instance quests. Like, if you get unlucky because someone just came through and beat these guys up recently, like, good fucking luck completing your own quest. Zom, Zom, Zom. Iris Blade. That's a pretty good sword. And Zom's Wand. These are like on par with Omens of War items. Let's see here. The next guy that we're going to go fight can drop a one-hand blunt that's really, really good too. We just got to teleport in through here. I want to say it's like 3220, if I remember correctly, or 3120. It's a pretty good damage delay ratio. But Prophecy of Ro is where the items really start taking off as far as stats are concerned. Because with Omens of War, a lot of the best items were like, you know, just barely 300 HP. And Prophecy of Ro, everything is like 360, 370. So they're like the best you can wear. So if you have to pick between a Omens of War item or a Prophecy of Ro, obviously the best is going to be Prophecy of Ro. Is he up? He is up. Nice. And his buddy Nightshade. Did he drop it? Did he drop the thing? He did. He dropped the thing. 3422. I was off a little bit. Not to mention, it looks really cool, too. He dropped that, and the mask. There's one other guy that we're going to try to kill. And he's actually in his own instance. I don't worry about trying to kill any of the dragons or anything. I guess I could get like Ashen back and maybe some of the other dragons up there, if they're even up. We can check actually. How do I get up there? I don't remember. Okay, that's the teleport out. We don't want that. think Prophecy Row is my least favorite expansion so far. You are not the only one that thinks that. To be honest with you, there are a lot of people, whenever they're going through progression servers or TLPs, when you get to Prophecy Row, a lot of people just don't participate. A buddy of mine on Rizlona recently, him and his guild, the only reason they did Prophecy of Row is because they were trying to battle for, like, first raid completion, but they hated every second of it. The raids back in the day on that expansion were meh, yeah. Especially the Tower of Dissonance. Like, Jesus Christ. Do you want to talk about painstaking? That's why I only can do the first event in Tower of Dissonance. I don't go through and fight, like, any row or anything. I don't even bother going through, the Plane of Rage. Like, I don't go through that and fight Sol and Zek. I don't go through any of that. It's just not worth it. Yeah, I did that. I think a third of our raiders took an 8-week break. Yeah. Because, I mean, there's no level cap. Like, the level 70 sprint through stuff is just fucking ridiculous. How you basically... let me see here. Zom, Porthio, Dioshin. I think it's Dioshin that we go to. Is it... Pretty sure it's... We already fought Porthio. We already fought Zom, so I'm pretty sure it's... Dioshin. But yeah, a lot of people I know just take a hiatus because there's no point. It just takes forever to go through the level 70 content. That level 70 stretch is basically like a year long. You know what I mean? It's not fun. Nobody wants to go through that. If anything, they need to drop all the level 70 raids and expansions like at the exact same time. I know they've already kind of condensed it a little bit with Omens of War and Dragons of Norath, I think, with TLPs now. But it just needs to be like, okay, level 65, boom. All the stuff that they normally do. And level 70, Omens of War, Dragons of Norath, Prophecy of Row. I know that... Pretty sure there's another one, too. I'm just completely drawing a blank right now. Oh, Depths of Dark Hollow. Jesus, how could I forget that? Hey, here we go. I really disliked Dragons when it was live. That's where I quit originally, but I don't mind it as much on TLP. Really? You don't like it? Dude, I fucking love Dragons. I like the aesthetic, I like the raids. It's honestly one of my favorites. It's a pretty damn good shield, actually. Anyone stream have an alt level 120 to 125 and want gear. Yeah. Santa Claus is showing up, guys. Ominous drops by and literally just hands out gear to anybody who needs it. Okay, time for Theater of Blood. We'll kill a couple of the guys here in Theater of Blood, and then we'll go over to Death Kneel. Just trying to clear up some bag space. I have to 40 slot bags. Oh my god, dude. That's a fuckload of loot. Ominous, have you been able to get yourself a evolving necklace yet? Actually, never mind. I know you have one. Just kidding. Just kidding. Gnarl Bramble. Let's see here. Oh, Fero 6 earring? Nice. So we have a Cleave 6 and a Fero 6 item now. Very nice. I have it on everyone. Oh my god, dude. Got the neck for full loss the other night. Very nice. I need to like give everyone stream entrances, so like whenever you like say hello for the first time, it plays a song. And I think for you, like we'd literally just change it to Santa Claus is Coming to Town. To be 100% honest with you. And if that link does not work, if the first one does not, this one will. But thanks for the heads up there. I gotta replace that link again. What did she drop? She just dropped an augment. Where is Maestro's over here, and then Valak the Cruel. And also, just in case if anybody is curious, playlist. That is a link to our Spotify playlist. We have a few different illusion commands and everything you can go through and look at. It lists almost all of my illusions, not the most recent ones, but in case you're ever curious what a true illusion addiction looks like in this game at this point. It goes Illusions 1 all the way up through Illusions 5 right now, so just in case if you're curious. Alright, what did we get? Maestro. He only dropped an augment as well. These augments are actually really going to be coming in handy for our personas. Okay, let's go beat up Valak the Cruel, and then we'll hit Mad Mary Ann, and then we'll go to Death Kneel. I see we've got a few other people who've joined Discord as well. There's lots of people in chat and in Discord, by the way, who are more than willing to help people level, grind, look for stuff to do, give gear away like Ominous was just talking about. So if anybody's interested, we are all on the Therian V server. So it is all there for everyone, available to use. Oh, dude, nice. He dropped the improved dodge item. Man, we're getting pretty lucky with some of the drops that we're getting today. And I think this also kind of goes without saying, but in case if anybody is unsure, any of the loot that drops here, if you see something that you want, please let me know. I'll send it to you. A lot of the stuff either ends up going to like a pack mule or an alt, or one of my personas eventually. But if somebody here could use it, I'd rather that they get it. A lot of these items are going to be better than Defiant, than any Defiant items that you can use at this level range. because Defiant starts being vastly outpaced by raid gear at this level. Perfect. She's up. Nice. We got all the bosses here this time. Almost all of them dropped augments too. Nice. And now for Death Kneel. 45 people in stream and no one has a tune on FE. They're gonna use this loot. Hey man. I like to think it's probably because there's either A, so few people that are currently that level, or B, a lot of people already have that loot, man. A lot of people in the forums talking about how easy they think the Lorien song is. Did you ever try the Resident Evil 2 or 3 remakes on the new engine? I did not. I've watched some streamers do it, but I've never played it myself. Can't personally say that I've done it, but I have seen some of the different remakes. I think maybe the most recent one I saw was Resident Evil 4. One of the streamers I watched does a lot of horror games and horror survival games for speedruns. We just completely obliterated him. I'd be all over the Ominous, but that's a few levels away from me. Using the word very, yeah. Very few loosely, yeah. And this whole event is basically just sit and wait the encounter. There we go. Close out some of these characters because we're not going to need them anymore. V gets his laps in on this run. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely wasn't when it was current content for sure. Maybe tonight we can do some higher level raids. And the problem is, Pixel, a lot of the raids at that level range all start to require tons of prerequisites. The most recent stuff I remember talking to Malik about is he was going through and trying to do all the prerequisites for the I think it's Reign of Fear content, so we could actually go through and fight and get the ludicrous mount speed. But those are all fights that are like level 105, I think. There are raids for level 105, so the dragons are like 110, I think. But like that's like the upgraded Temple of Ishin and stuff like that. I mean, I would be down to go through and do some of those, but it would definitely require like you running 6 characters, Ominous probably running 6 characters. I would love to do those raids, man, but like the problem is with EverQuest content, since they never go through and add appropriate flag skipping for a lot of those raids, you have to go through and do all the prerequisites, which is like all the group missions, all like the whatever partisan quest and back flags and stuff to even be able to request those missions. Of course, only the person requesting has to do those, but I don't know anybody these days that is available that still plays the game that has all those flags. Eventually, I'd like to go through and do them, but that is a lot of effort. But like I said, I know Malik was going through and doing it, Because it'd be really cool to go through and do the event that drops the ludicrous speed mount. It's the fastest mount in the game, and they've never done anything like it since then. You run into any level 100 Necro gear, I'll take it off your hands. Level 100 Necro gear. So, I mean, that would be like what? Shards, like Reign of Fear. Yeah, I think that would be like Reign of Fear raids and stuff like that. The Burning Land, no, Burning Lands is 105, I think. But some of that gear is phenomenal. Like, there's a enhanced minion, like 18 earring or something like that you can use at level 100. I mean, shit, we're not doing anything here, so let me just check. Necromancer, stat, mana, slot, year. Last time I checked out, I want to say it was like 18. That's sharpshooting. Sharpshooting. Damn, all these are sharpshooting. We don't want that. We want enhanced minion. Enhanced minion 20. Never mind. So like you'd have like an enhanced minion 20 earring that you can use, which at that level, creeping, your pet at level 100 would be yellow to you. Your pet would be like 103 or 104. Yeah. My Necromancer at this level was insanely powerful because of the pet. What's that ear called? Oh shit, let me pull it back up. That one was Bone Spike Earring. And it's like 1.5 million right now. Looking in bags for Druid stuff right now. Gotcha. But yeah, Enhanced Minion's going to be the way to go at that level, because Enhanced Minion also affects your Swarm pets, which for Necromancer is going to be like your dead people pets, your Swarm pets, all your pets. They're all affected by it. So it might not necessarily increase their damage dramatically, but they are tanky. Swarm pets are so much fun. Yeah, they are. With like Beast Lords and Necromancers, you can do Swarm pets like what, every 15-20 seconds too. Do your thing, lady. Oh, there we go. I want to know what keeps getting rid of my Jansville buff here. Because something I'm doing is occasionally getting rid of that buff, and it's really annoying. I don't know if it's one of my pets, maybe. Oh, that's... No. Here we go. We don't want that. We want our Badger. Where's our Badger? Badger. There we go. Got our Badger buff now. Still using EM earring you gave me, but I wonder if I've outleveled it. What earring did I give you, Creeping? Which one is it? Do you want to link it in guild for me? Because I'm willing to bet you probably outleveled it. Especially at your level range, because most of those stop affecting pets after a certain level. Like the one I just showed you is no longer useful after level 115. They only affect certain level ranges. On Monk at the minute, it was a red gem looking. Oh, the Discordant one? Oh my god. Yeah, you've definitely outleveled that one. That's the Minion of Discord from level 65. So if you're at level 100, that's not even affecting your pet anymore. It's not doing anything for you. Yep. Nope, 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 nope. To give you some perspective, Creeping, that one affects your pet is like, I think it's like +5, basically. And the range goes all the way up to 220, I think. And at that level range, I think you're plus... Let me look at raid loot. At that level range, it should be drastically higher than that. Necromancer, level 100, slot, ear. It's going to be a massive improvement for you, man. Okay, so Enhanced Minion 23 is the best you can use at level 100, and that increases pet power by 165. You can get an Enhanced Minion 16 on a Chitin Stud for... There you go. 200k. There you go. Way, way better. So, Enhanced Minion 16 at that level, I think, is like 120 enhanced. When that Minion of Discord earring is... Gemstone of Dark Flame. That only increases pet power by 35. So you'd be going from a 35 enhanced pet to a 165 enhanced pet. I put a list of pet focus items in Discord. Oh, nice. Ominous and with the information here. Spend most of my plot on spells, yeah. Unfortunately, that's going to be common at that level. Them bitches pricey, yeah. Yeah. But that level of enhanced for you would, I think, like double your pet's HP. Your pet would literally just become a tanking god. Even the assassin that does damage as opposed to the tank pet would be like double HP, probably double damage, and it's massive how much it increases it. I'd like to see the actual stat breakdown sometime, but it's massive. I think my highest pet now is a rogue, yeah. Oh, damn. This chick is taking forever. Could be wrong. It's probably true, because I think you get like a new one every, what, two levels or something? Because it rotates between rogue, tank, rogue, tank, rogue, tank. Lady, are you done yet? Give me my Death Rider's mount. Waiting the encounter. If you haven't opened that list yet, V, it's a list by best focus by level. I was shocked when I saw the one. You'll notice it as soon as you look. Huge jump. What the which one for which level? Ominous. Oh yeah, the one from 71 to 75. How it goes from 45 to 110. Is that what you're talking about? Because it goes from Spire Servant to Enhanced Minion 7. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Enhanced Minion 32 is all the way to 210 right now. It's fucking insane, dude. Yeah, 45 to 110, literally almost triple the stats. That's insane. Oh, look at that screen rumble. Blah. So I need this Soul Catcher one. Dude, he dropped 2! We got 2 of the fucking rare mounts. Bruh. Holy crap. Streamer loot. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's not that much, but still. Of course, my minion's already gone, so I'm gonna have to run one of my characters over real quick. Special. I'm gonna run my druid over for the other one real quick. Because I don't want to let that one go to waste. Because that's really rare. Really, really rare. From what I've been told, that's super, super rare. Because it's very fast and it looks really cool too. Whenever you use it, it summons Ghost Rider and it gives you an amount that you can click. And then you can just give that brittle to somebody else too. But if I can get one of those and actually sell it. I'm running my druid over real quick, guys. Sorry for the delay. I just don't want to let that thing rot, is all. That is assuming I can get my druid there without getting summoned a bajillion times. We're about to see. That's just super, super lucky to get 2 of those. Okay, druid's spawning in now. That's awesome, though. Very, very nice. It looks really cool. I'll have to show you guys what it looks like here in a second. It's one of the more unique looking mounts. Hide corpse off. Okay. Boom. We got it. Nice. It didn't go to waste. So that's pretty much like the end of the raids that I would normally do on a weekend basis. Like, this is as high as I'll really go. We'll occasionally do Soul Terrace. The last time I did it, I was only level 120, and I had a problem where I did too much damage. Any guild inviter in POK, so I can invite them. Yep, we're here. Unmatched. Guild invite unmatched. Oh, that's right. I have other people turned off. Let me see here. Oh, that doesn't look right. Okay, so this is what Ghost Rider looks like. It's one of the mounts from Plane of Nightmares that you used to see the undead guys riding. So it looks really cool too. That's why I was so happy to see 2 of them. Number 1, it's really rare, so we got really lucky twice. So I'm really happy with that. Very, very nice. And now we have 2. We have 1 on this guy, and we have 1 on our... Here, I'm going to make you an officer creeping. So if you have other characters you ever want to invite, you're welcome to. And if there's stuff in the guild bank that you want to have access to, you absolutely feel free. Damn. I'm running an alt to put in my guild so you can raid my guild bank there. There you go. There you go. Nice. I would say that was super successful. We got really lucky. We hit... on our Beast Lord, we hit basically all the old raids. We killed Prophecy of Rose stuff, Dragons of Norath. We got some good weapons. We got a couple of really good mounts. Just delete that real quick because we don't need that. We got a Rapier of Somber Notes earlier. We got super fucking lucky with our drops today, guys. And it seems like OBS is working just fine as well, so I think we're just going to be using OBS to stream from now on. I'll have to flesh out some setup stuff so I can get chat showing on screen for you guys as well. Shit, yeah, I think that's going to do it, guys. I think we're going to wrap up stream for now. Yeah. That's going to do it, guys. We're going to raid a channel here. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate y'all. It has been a great stream day. I think trial and error. We got our stuff fixed, it seems like. The problem was using Twitch. Twitch Studio, I think, instead of OBS for freezing. So I think we're good now. But yeah, we're going to raid a channel here, guys. I appreciate you. It's going to be a smaller stream, it looks like. I'm not familiar with them. I don't know what they do. I don't know what kind of game they play, but we're going to raid somebody else here. Just kind of move everyone forward. Let's see here. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. We're going to send y'all over to another EverQuest stream. If you want to stick around for the raid, cool. If not, I hope everybody has a good day. Stay warm out there. Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one, guys. I appreciate y'all.